So wanna start from the top?
I'll just play it off. I play off things very well.
Okay.
That was tight. See, that was a good example.
Tight. Yeah, that was a good
really
example.
Good okay.
Back to the origins.
Yes, the origins of the Francis Hakim I Get Taught Billing. We met in the pool hall. I'll be down at BU Central and I'll be like playing pool. I had my own little pool stick. I thought it was like the hot stuff, but I really wasn't. And that's how we started bonding off of that.
And I'm a math major, so I like to tell people, you know, if you do the math, there are enough people at BU to meet someone new every single day for your 4 years here. Every now and then you meet someone who you just know what you are going to really relate to, someone who you know you're just going to be friends with for a long time. And France was one of those times where that happened. It just sort of naturally happened that we lived together sophomore year. And pretty much ever since that point on, all of our activities have sort of rubbed off on each other. He was involved in Speak for Yourself. I naturally got involved in that. Speak for Yourself is BU's one and only spoken word, slam poetry, performance poetry group.
I fell in love with it because, I mean, back home, everyone would do this when they was younger. Like, they would be spitting rhymes with their friends and stuff like that. But poetry as an art form is I just feel it's one of the realest art forms there is. And it really is an art. And even though we do performance poetry, I mean, it is the basis of you got to perform well, but you have to write stuff well too. So it's like taking both of them together and then like doing what we do.
You know you're really doing a good job with it when you incorporate elements that no one's ever seen before. You use words that no one's ever used next to words that no one will ever see together.
I sprinkle my cereal.
I sprinkle my eggs with salt and lead paint chips.
Who says stuff like that?
There's nothing like the feeling of you saying something from the deepest part of your heart, from the deepest part of your mind, and hearing people love it to death, hearing people want to hear more of it. It's just another form of caring to me, another form of friendship.
It allowed me to really be myself. And I thought that would be one of the hardest things for me to do here at BU. That's one of the biggest perks about being in Speak for Yourself, is the fact that it allowed me to be myself and to constantly like think about things and to question things and to find answers about stuff. And we've even like done a cover. And I think we should just like do a few seconds of that just to show them what it's like to like go back and forth in a team piece.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Yeah, all right. Cross hatch.
Cross here.
Stare back.
At a lack
of focus.
The way sights
can sometimes overlap. To move like wax ejaculate through chambers.
To be stuck in cylinders, 6 feet as deep.
To creep forward in a double action like the satisfying crack of a split faction.
To see your breath shatter with the wheeze and ease of a cracked baby's rattle.
To feel your skin heated hot enough to brand cattle.
To know that death's fingers are a lot rounder than you'd expect.
To accept regret when it creeps slow as smoke.
To expect God,
pin,
pick,
point,
poke,
and appropriate and explosive packages. Now, have you ever thought about guns? It's been a big blast, and to move out of BU and like be a part of the real world, it's kind of scary, but I know I always have them at my back.
I couldn't possibly recap all the memories we've had. It goes on infinitely. I mean, this group has gone from something of like 8 members to over 30 performing at shows all around campus, and it's been such a thrill, such a fun ride, and the friends I've met here are gonna last probably forever. So I really appreciate the whole experience I've had, and you know, I know it's not gonna end, so I don't really think about it at all that much. Just sweep it under the rug.
That's a huge rug.
That's a huge rug.